Hello people of the internet, my name is Clicktazer. So, does anyone here remember Vegan Gains? Well, if not, I'll remind you. He's a YouTuber with around 300,000 subscribers who makes bodybuilding videos and preaches pro-veganism. So what, you may be thinking? Well, Vegan Gains is a... Yeah, I mean it. Seeing the way this supposed adult behaves actually makes me sick to my stomach. If you've never heard of him, you're in for a wild ride, because I'm about to give you a close look. No, back the fuck up. We have a few videos of his we're going to look into, some of them older, a few of them are newer. One of them is about his opinions on the recent Logan Paul controversy. This is going to be a bit of a long video, but I have a lot I want to go over, so let's get started. So to give you an idea of what kind of person Vegan Gains is, I'm going to show you a clip of how he reacted to having to go to his grandfather's funeral. Granted, this was 2 years ago, but it really gives you some perspective. So, let's see.
Alright, so if you've been following me on Facebook, and if you've seen my last Q&A video, you'd know that my grandfather recently died of a heart attack.
That's always tragic. Losing a family member is one of the hardest things someone can go through. Although I've never been through it, I know people who have. It's rough. Sorry for your loss.
And I just got back from the funeral thing that we had. It wasn't exactly a funeral, but a bunch of family got together and I was dragged to it, but...
Dragged to it, eh? Your grandfather dies of a heart attack and you can't be bothered to go to his funeral.
Anyway, I was planning on showing you guys footage of my grandfather actually having the heart attack.
What? Are you fucking serious? You were planning on filming your grandfather having a heart attack. Are you insane? Who the fuck does that?
But, a bunch of people in my family, my mom, my grandmother, uncles, shit like that, they threw a big fucking fit about me showing that footage on YouTube.
Well, they seem to be sane, rational adults. You should try it sometime.
They're perfectly fucking fine with eating foods that cause fucking heart disease and make people actually die of fucking heart attacks.
Oh, so because he ate food that you don't approve of, fuck him. What the fuck?
But when it comes to actually showing people what happens when they eat these foods, that's just too much, so...
Yeah. Putting videos on the internet of someone dying, a family member of yours no less, is fucked up. And you honestly should be ashamed of yourself for even considering it.
Fuck it!
Yeah, human life. Fuck it, am I right? I think we've heard enough from that video. Now I'm going to show another video from Vegan Gains where he talks about another YouTuber. Furious Pete is a bodybuilder who has been battling cancer since about 2016. He made one last video about it in 2017 and is thankfully going strong today. Here's Vegan Gains' response to Furious Pete's most recent video about his battle with cancer.
I just finished my first week of chemotherapy.
Now, I know that this is a touchy subject, especially for those of you who are Furious Pete fans, but I don't care.
And I don't care about farm animals. Fuck 'em. I eat every cow I see.
I've already made several videos about how Pete's diet is horrible, and it's contributing to his cancer.
No, it's not. You're an idiot. You're just upset that he isn't a vegan, so you're mocking his cancer. You're barely a human being, Vegan Gains. Which is fitting, considering how you treat animals as more human than real human beings.
But what really bothered me about Pete's recent cancer update is that he has this delusional sense of self-importance that goes as far as narcissism.
That's really ironic coming from you.
From the past experiences of me being open about me having cancer, is there's always videos made about it. There's always videos made about it, and not in the positive sense. And everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and I totally respect that.
No, you don't respect that, Pete.
Not when you're an asshole like yourself who makes personal attacks and mocks his disease.
So, I don't see why I shouldn't make a joke about his suffering and death. So who would like a, ha-ha, you're gonna die of cancer t-shirt?
You're going to bitch and whine about him doing a takedown notice on you? I'm skipping ahead because I don't care to listen to it.
You've made fallacious copyright claims against me because you didn't like the content of my videos, so I don't see why I shouldn't make a joke about his suffering and death. His diet is atrocious.
Oh, would you look at that? More shit spewing from your subhuman mouth that I don't care about. You keep going on about his diet. Just shut up.
And I'm not saying that's what caused his cancer.
You are. You absolutely are. You think that eating meat just causes all the problems in the world. Perhaps Hitler would have been a better person if he had just eaten a salad.
But it sure as hell is contributing to it.
Choke. He goes on about the diet for several more minutes. No thanks, I'm skipping ahead.
I want you to look in my eyes right now. I am not scared. I am not scared of this. I am not. Because I'm going to beat this once and for all.
Pete, you're terrified of dying, you've bawled your eyes out crying in your other cancer update videos, and the only way you can cope with this fear of dying is by trying to convince yourself that, oh yeah, no matter what, I'll pull through. Well, you're a pussy.
Oh, really, Vegan Gains? He's a pussy. He's a pussy for being upset about having cancer a second time. Oh, okay. So what are you for this video you just made this week, saying that you may have cancer because you have a cyst in your testicle? That's different. You totally aren't a pussy either with your logic.
Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to give a quick little update. If you've been following me on Twitter, I've had some problems with my left testicle. You're a pussy. It was bothering me. You're a pussy. And I was in pretty extreme pain. You're a pussy. And I couldn't really work for about a week-ish. It could be testicular cancer. You're a pussy. But I went to the doctor. He thinks it's pretty unlikely. He thinks it's a cyst or something.
It's a cyst. Or a hernia, more than likely. I've had one too after I lifted heavy weights during football, in fact. You're probably fine, Vegan Gains, but, oh, how dare you be concerned about your health and that you could have cancer? You eat vegetables, after all. Think of their families. Plants are alive too. I'm moving on to the final video of his I want to cover. This one is from this year. Vegan Gains thought he would pitch in on the whole controversy with Logan Paul when he recorded himself next to a dead body in the suicide forest, and joked about it. Let's see what old psychopath Vegan Gains has to say.
So, as most of you probably already know, a big YouTuber named Logan Paul uploaded a video where he went to Suicide Forest in Japan and he found a dead body. A lot of people were pissed off that he filmed it, that he was laughing and acted inappropriately. And the blowback Logan Paul received from that video prompted him to remove it from his channel and issue out an apology.
Well, yeah, of course people are pissed about what he did, and he should be apologizing. His apology means jack shit, though. He shouldn't have done that, and it was immature and disrespectful.
And that's what I wanted to talk about today. There are a tremendous amount of hypocritical, overly sensitive, butthurt crybabies who took the opportunity to virtue signal to everyone about how great a person they are because they supposedly have a deeper respect and reverence for life than Logan Paul.
What? We're virtue signaling crybabies? Really?
Furious Pete makes fun of the suffering and death of the animals he eats on a daily basis.
Sit the fuck down, Vegan Gains. The Logan Paul controversy is an issue beyond your level of comprehension, but oh wait, you're gonna make it about aminals again, aren't you?
A bunch of huge YouTubers and celebrities made videos about this, and they're all virtue signaling cucks.
You'd know plenty about that, wouldn't you? I bet you could spot a virtue signaler 10 miles away, couldn't you?
The first person on this list is DeFranco.
Oh, you'd better not be touching my DeFucko.
Everything is content, right? And when everything is content, nothing is sacred anymore. That person who is dead in your video ceases to be a person to you. That place where so many people year in, year out take their own lives, it's no longer a real place. It's a set, it's a story, it's an angle. It's not a real thing to you anymore.
Logan Paul doesn't hold life sacred enough. He turns dead bodies practically into stage props.
Yeah, that's the reason everyone had a problem with the video.
That's a funny statement coming from
Here he goes.
someone who turns living animals into food products.
Yup. Eating a cow? Bad. Making fun of a human being who is obviously a lot more meaningful and useful in life than a fucking cow taking their own life? That's A-okay.
Here's a post on DeFranco's Instagram where he has a picture of a dead, mutilated chicken corpse he's eating.
Oh, how dare he? That poor chicken. It had goals, ambitions, was probably going to grow up to be a doctor. Now it's gone.
That chicken used to be a sentient being with thoughts and feelings until you paid for somebody to kill it for you.
Oh, fuck, I was joking, but he's actually going there. Yes, it would be incorrect to assume that animals are non-thinking, emotionless beings, but to put them on the same level as people is, stupid. Farm animals are bred to be slaughtered. It sucks, but it's true. Do you really think cows or chickens would survive in the wild and not be killed? No. Do I like the way they're being killed? No, not at all. But I don't run slaughterhouses.
And look at the comment he left on that post. The best chicken pad thai I've ever had in my life. Damn, now I'm hungry again.
Funny how you read everything in a whiny, mocking tone when that's how you sound whining about cows.
Funny how you have a problem with Logan filming a dead guy who killed himself.
Yeah. Some people are normal.
But here you are talking about how delighted you are that people kill innocent animals for you.
No. Stop. No one is delighted that animals are killed to make food. No one is sitting there thinking, damn, this is one damn good cow. Sure am glad they slit this fucker's throat so I could have a good Big Mac.
And because it just tasted so good, you're going to keep doing it.
Yeah. Some people don't like the way fruit and vegetables taste. It's just a fact that a lot of food is made with animals. I like cereal. Oops. Can't have that shit. It uses milk from cows.
So this is you treating life sacred, Phil?
Yep. Compare two completely unrelated things. Someone kills themselves and some idiot films it and laughs. Well, you can't be upset because you had chicken earlier today.
As tragic as a suicide might be, at the end of the day, that person chose to kill himself. It was ultimately his choice to end his life. Did that chicken...
Okay, no. Stop. You don't say that someone chose to kill themselves and then start the next sentence by saying, did that chicken... Did you stop? You can't compare a person committing suicide to the food industry's terrible treatment of chickens in slaughterhouses. You can't, so stop it. I give 10 times more shits about the person. Sorry.
Do you think that chicken asked to have its throat slit open while it was fully conscious?
Well, chickens don't typically ask anything because that's only something people can do, so... No, it didn't ask.
So, what's worse, Phil?
The person who died, definitely. Fuck the chickens.
Filming a dead body that you just happened to find out in the woods? Or paying someone to torture and kill innocent animals for you?
Yes. Finding a dead body and joking about it, then uploading it to your channel for views is far worse than ordering a Happy Meal at McDonald's. Much worse. I feel like I'm explaining this to a toddler.
Fuck you, you virtue-signaling cuck!
Yeah. Yell. The more angry you are, the more right you'll seem. The only one virtue signaling is you insane cunt.
Next on the list is the celebrity Aaron Paul, who stars in Breaking Bad, and he made a bitchy post on Twitter which reads, Dear Logan Paul,
more of this shit.
Suicide is not a joke. Go rot in hell.
No, let me guess. He has some picture of him eating meat or some shit, and you're gonna use that as a reason for why he can't be upset over what Logan Paul did. Go ahead, Vegan Gains. Show us how stupid you really are.
Why do you have such a problem with suicide but not murder? Here's a photo of this piece of shit eating a dead cow while chugging down some beer.
Would you look at that? Who knew? Vegan Gains is retarded, everybody.
Again, why do you have this problem when someone chooses to kill themselves, but you're fine with murdering innocent animals?
Because, young child, when you film a video with a dead human being in it and you laugh and you joke around, that's uncool. As opposed to killing cows who were bred to be killed for food.
On your Twitter, you even made a post about how you just love McDonald's fries because you're a basic bitch.
Retard? McDonald's French fries are made out of potatoes. You know, those vegetables you seem to love so much?
You even openly support a corporation that earns its money by torturing and killing.
Alright, fuck this. I'm skipping ahead.
He actually made a post on Instagram criticizing Donald Trump and complaining about how people are hunting elephants. Oh no!
So, fuck elephants, I guess. Those aren't real animals. They're basic bitches.
Making fun of suicide is bad, okay?
No shit.
And then you proceed to pay to support the suffering and death of the animals you eat, fuckface.
And there you go, comparing a human being dying to buying a Big Mac, fucktard.
Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, what the fuck did he do? Oh wait, he isn't a vegan like most people aren't, so fuck him.
Jacksepticeye is another piece of shit I can't stand.
Oh, would you look at that?
He's a gaming YouTuber, he's just a selfish piece of shit who really does nothing with his life.
I don't watch Jacksepticeye or even like his videos at all, but to call him a selfish piece of shit who does nothing with his life when you are literally the biggest selfish piece of shit on earth, sitting on your ass whining about barnyard animals and acting like a psycho, Good job.
He just screams into a camera while playing video games.
Oh, look! In that case, you two have something in common, except it's just you and your shitty opinions.
Fuck you, you virtue signaling cuck! But he feels like he's in a position to judge other people.
You do, too. Do you not even realize how much of a hypocrite you are?
What kind of fucked up mentality do you need to have to do something like that? There is absolutely no defending it. What kind of fucked up mentality do you have to take a pig, kill it by slitting its throat open, chop it up into tiny little pieces, put those chopped up pieces of pig flesh on a pizza, and then post a picture of yourself licking those dead pieces of pig flesh?
Well, Jacksepticeye didn't do any of that. He just bought a fucking pizza and licked it. How about you go complain to the people who own slaughterhouses, genius?
Yeah, you're so much better than Logan Paul.
You're 100 times worse. I'd fuck the shit out of Logan Paul before I even took the time to speak to you, honestly. You are just a disgusting human being.
You sit on your ass all day, play stupid fucking video games.
I see you on your ass, Vegan Gains. Bitching, of course. Good job, dipshit. You really know how to make no sense.
And you pay for innocent animals to be tortured, killed, and mutilated. Pigs are incredibly intelligent animals. They're even smarter than dogs.
Compared to you, they're fucking scholars.
Again, tell me, Jack, what's worse? Filming a dead guy who chose to commit suicide.
That one's worse.
He chose his fate, or torturing and killing animals that are even more intelligent than our closest companions.
But are less intelligent than the person who took his own life. Your logic makes no sense.
You are fucking worthless.
Here he goes again.
You're just an idiot with a delusional sense of self-importance and accomplishment. If I saw your ass hanging from a tree, I'd be sure to take a selfie while licking your sweet, salty tears off of your dead, white, pale cheeks.
Seek mental help.
And it was extremely inappropriate. It was extremely uncomfortable. Regardless of what he thought the message was, that was not the way to do it. And
because that's someone's son, that's someone's brother, that's someone's nephew, that's someone's cousin who is there and was obviously suffering a lot.
Yep, that's what a normal human being said.
Oh, Logan Paul was disrespecting someone's family member who died? It's just so inappropriate to record a dead body because that's someone's son. Well, if that's the way you feel, then why did you make an ice cream recipe video where you used cream from cow's milk?
Wow. So you can't have ice cream either. You're just Satan if you do.
Do you whiny bitches have any idea how milk is made?
I'm not going to show the video here, and I'm going to let him explain what he's saying, because his crazy ass decided to use footage of a cow actually being sodomized. So I'm not showing that. Enjoy my villain creature face instead.
In order for cows to produce milk, they have to be pregnant, and in the dairy industry, cows are raped to force them to become pregnant. Then once they give birth, their babies are ripped away from them, because if the farmers let those babies drink their mother's milk, that would make them lose money, and then those babies are either put into the veal industry, where they will be tortured and murdered, or if it's a female cow, it might be recycled back into the dairy industry, where she will be raped, and then have her children taken away from her until she can't produce any more milk, and then she'll be killed.
Okay. While all of that is terrible, you're bitching about people buying ice cream, or pretty much any other dairy product, because of what the dairy industry does, and not what the person buying the product does.
So why do you care if this guy who committed suicide had a family who loves him when you're perfectly fine with supporting murder in the dairy industry? Wow! Thank you so much for telling me about how much better of a person you are than Logan Paul. You are self-important, self-entitled pieces of shit.
You just described yourself.
Don't have any more children. Pieces of shit like you shouldn't breed.
You're an idiot.
The retarded Catch Me Outside girl, aka Danielle Berg, is guilty of this exact same thing, while shaming Logan Paul.
Oh wait, don't tell me. She's drinking coffee, so she's a Nazi who hates animals.
about his suicide video. She's holding some kind of dairy-containing drink from Starbucks. It looks like a Frappuccino. And she's also holding a handbag which might contain leather.
Talk about, oh, depression is a sad thing and going on this rant about it. And then they're gonna just stop and start laughing and stand next to the guy and say, never stood next to a gay guy before and start laughing. That's disgusting.
You're a worthless piece of shit. Your life is meaningless. You contribute nothing to society.
Yeah, because she has coffee and a handbag, she's just worthless, right? Vegan Gains, buddy. You don't contribute anything to society. If you just stopped uploading videos and just disappeared off the grid and you just stopped sharing your retarded opinions, the world would be a better place, and I genuinely mean that. So, right here, he shows pretty revealing pictures of this 14-year-old girl just to make her look slutty because he's triggered she's drinking coffee. Moving on. I'm not showing that shit.
Here you are criticizing Logan Paul for filming a dead body. Big fucking deal.
And here you are, attacking her on a personal level because she drinks coffee. And carries a handbag. The poor fucking animals. Choke.
Up next on the list is Boogie2988. He made this post on Twitter. Seriously? You know I don't like crapping on other YouTubers. Do better, dude. Seriously.
Let me guess. You're going to make fun of his weight, and you're going to blame it on him eating food from animals.
Your morbidly obese
Check.
body was built by consuming the corpses of thousands upon thousands of dead animals.
And check. This is getting old at this point.
It's easy to act like a good person on the internet, isn't it, Boogie?
Yeah, it's also pretty easy to do in real life. Try it. It's fun. You fucking piece of shit.
You can barely move.
Personal attacks again. Gotta love it.
You spend most of your time sitting on your ass, playing video games or talking about video games.
And you spend most of your time lifting weights or bitching about animals. Sitting on your ass currently while doing it, may I add.
But lucky you! You finally got an opportunity to tell the world how much better you are than Logan Paul. Too bad that didn't convince your wife not to leave you.
Ha, nice. More personal attacks. He eats cheeseburgers. Fuck him. Attack him. Get him.
If you're such a great, amazing fucking person, if you're so much fucking better than Logan Paul, then why did your wife leave you, Boogie?
Not because he eats cheeseburgers. I can promise you that. Also, I'd be very surprised if a woman wanted to be anywhere near your psychopathic ass, honestly. So I'd suggest you just move on from this and stop with the personal attacks already.
If you're such a great person, then why are you still needlessly killing and eating animals? You act like a good person on camera, but when it comes to being a good person, you don't do fucking shit.
Yeah, be like me. Make fun of people with cancer, call people pieces of shit for eating meat, and film your relatives as they're dying. That's how you be a good person.
Making these stupid fucking Twitter posts doesn't turn you into a saint. And lastly, let's talk about PewDiePie.
Why not?
I think he needs a reality check more than anyone.
Jake at least seems like he's somewhat self-aware, but Logan, he's a straight-up sociopath.
Keep in mind, PewDiePie has stated that it is morally justified to kill innocent animals so long as you'd do it yourself.
Yep. Same shit. And according to you, it's okay to be a piece of human trash so long as you virtue signal your veganism while you do it.
Hey Felix, are you a vegetarian or do you just don't like meat? I'm not a vegetarian. I just don't eat meat. I like meat, but I think it's so easy to just eat substitutes that... But I eat fish. My way of moralizing it is I'll eat anything I'll kill.
Isn't that weird? According to PewDiePie, it's fine to needlessly kill an innocent animal so long as you do it yourself, but it's wrong to film a dead body for YouTube views.
Okay. So let's compare. Filming a dead body, that person had a name, a full life you know nothing about, a family, problems, dreams, goals, successes, failures. Or compare it to killing and eating a fish. It's a fish. It swims around, doesn't do much, doesn't really think much, and is going to get eaten by something eventually anyways, you know, food chain and all that.
Suicide is a serious issue, and shouldn't take be taken lightly.
Suicide is a serious issue, okay? But murder isn't a serious issue?
Oh no, you're right, Vegan Gains. Filming an unfortunate person who took their own life and joking about them, that's fine, but murdering a fish? A fucking fish. It's a fucking fish, Vegan Gains. It's a fish. Fuck that fish. Seriously. Us sane people will continue to care about Logan Paul filming someone who took their own life instead.
PewDiePie, you are a retarded, virtue-signaling cuck just like all of the other YouTubers and celebrities I just mentioned. None of you are better than Logan Paul just because you wouldn't film a dead body. If death and violence bothers you so much, then stop supporting it with your food and clothing choices. If you're not going to stop killing and eating animals, then you're not in a position to criticize Logan Paul. And if you like this video, maybe consider supporting me on Patreon.
Yeah, more personal insults, more bitching about killing animals and acting like that means you can't judge Logan Paul, and more hypocrisy. I remember when I made a video on TechSmart, and he actually saw my video and commented. So just in case that happens here, and you see this video and get this far, Vegan Gains, you honestly need to go fuck yourself. Really and truly. Go to fuck off land. YouTube would be a better and cleaner place if you weren't on it. You're a disgusting, psychotic, brain-dead, hypocritical piece of garbage for all of the things I already went over in this video. You can suck the largest dick in the universe. I don't wish death upon you like you would to me because I eat cows, but I do wish your channel was dead. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I know I got a little bit more angry and a bit more insulting in this video, but it was warranted for this dipshit. I hope you guys enjoy my future videos. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have a good one.